Welcome back to Memoriapolis. After less than 1 year in early access, the game has fully launched, and this may be our last episode for this Let's Play because we're arriving to the fifth and final age, the Industrial Revolution. Thanks to the fact that we ended the previous age quite early, we have 2756 cycles. Don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see how we got there, because there was definitely a lot to get us to this point. We have over here a Renaissance city, a medieval city, Antiquity 1, Age of Enlightenment cities over here, and then I think we're gonna put the final one over here in between all of these wonders. Perfect. So that is our final age with the new city center, of course, for the Industrial Revolution. With this, obviously, we're gonna want to push it. I think it is the first time where we move to the next stage and we don't have yet enough people to upgrade directly to level 2, but we only need 200 more, so that should come pretty fast. We have all of the resource too, so that's great. Let's see, we have also not lost anything in the last age, so really proud of this. And now our esplanade is a bit different, right? Because in the previous ages, we had these check-ins where we needed to make sure we arrive to a certain number of points, resource points, faction power points, etc. We got perfect score, right? All perfect score in those ages. And now it is a bit of a different one. As you can see, we need collection points. Now these collection points are very different. For this final age, this is going to be very different. The goal here is to get collection points. I'm going to explain the collection in a second, but basically to get enough collection points for this, right? And we will also, by the way, gain some of these medals, some of these silver and gold medals at different intervals. Right now, I'm guessing I got only the one from the Antiquity. We don't see it on this screen there, but I guess we'll see it when I click on collection. And basically what will happen is around this cycle over here, 689, I'm gonna get the points or medals, if you wish, from the medieval ages. I got all 12 and of 4, so I'm gonna get that. Then at this cycle here, 1378, I'm gonna get these ones. And at cycle 2067, I'm gonna get the last age, right? The Age of Enlightenment medals. And again, we need to gain more and more of these collection points. So what are the collection points? Well, if we click over here, this is a new thing. We have right now in these 12 of these medals, 4 of these, and a collection score of 0. How do we get score? Basically, we need to choose one of our centers. I think we're gonna basically go by kind of order of time, starting with Villa Beard, over here. And then, we're gonna select this one. And then we're gonna say, let's start collecting things, putting them basically into our collections. When we put them into our collections, we're gonna gain some points. It is going to cost us some of those medals. And also I think we're gonna have a problem with it, which is that we're gonna start losing some of the bonuses given by those things as we put them in our collections. So we're probably gonna have to, replace them with new things. So we're gonna start in a second, but before we do this, let's remember that we have, a new age, and with the new age come new cultural buildings, services. We only have one, National Assembly, so definitely our political faction is the first one we want to get. And for this one, there is no wonder, at least right now. So let's see if we can indeed get right away a couple of factions for this new age. So one over here for sure. I'm thinking another one there. Then there is no faction on this side. Okay, but maybe we take at least this one. Yeah. So that is already 3. And then we need a military one on this side, maybe. Strike a faction. Okay. Economic one. cannot attract there. Oh, actually, maybe we don't have enough points. Yeah, we're out of points. Okay. So we're gonna need to wait, like to accept them all. Let's go. Accept all of these great factions to join us. As always, we're gonna put the National Guard. We're gonna put no tax, Piestist, the Baltic Sea Shipping Company, and the Garibaldi Partisan. Sure thing. All the other ones are definitely getting taxed. Okay. Oh, and we already got one actually. So yeah, let's go. We said it was somewhere over here that we could attract a faction. Done. And let's make sure they are not taxed. Okay, so that is the first step. Second step, we need to make sure we start our collection. So as I said, we're gonna start the collection from Villa Beard, confirm, and now we can start expanding, right? This is going to cost us one of these medals and one cultural points, okay? Tons of resources for sure. Wow, this is pretty crazy. And what points is it going to give us? 12 points. Is that a lot or not? Let's check these. How many points do we need? We need 344. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, well, it is. We have our exposition or collection, right, that has started from here. And now we need to start expanding. So let's go. Let's go. I mean, I think we're gonna... oh, we need to do one at a time. Okay, sure thing. Each of these is basically 12 points. And oh my god, this is a lot. Because these things take a lot, right, to build. They're all costing the same right now. Okay. And what is my problem here? We don't have one of these cultural points. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, I think, this age. But let's get started. Definitely produce more of these gold beater and forge, because that's what we're missing right now. Okay, forge 2. And anyway, for me, actually, we got to know how boost, right? Yes, yes. So we can try to push that. Let's see, attrition, no, not really important. Yes, that is really good. Where's that? Construction time. Passive generation, I'll take it. And that reminds me, maybe we need to see if we unlock many now. Appearance of positive rallies could be good for immigration. Disturbance, no. Okay, what else? Yeah. Passive faction gain, not really important right now. No. Safety requirement, I mean, my safety requirements are really high right now. Maybe at some point when we start losing things, we're gonna want to do this, but no, for now, we're gonna not do that. Food consumptions, no. Increase, yes. What else do we have? Reserves. Sure, I'll take it. Safety requirement, no. Renaissance, we said no. So we did all of these. Okay, so actually, I mean, I have points. So let's use some of the other ones, even if they are not critical. Even we have the points. Like this, yes. And Middle Ages. Anything else we can do? Construction time. Yeah, I mean, I guess yes. And we may unlock a few new ones over here, right? We can actually check if they have some interesting know-how. Belonging, creativity. Yep, let's take that one. And let's build as quickly as we can. Oh, 200 people, okay. We're gonna need to wait for that. What else did we say? I mean, we are building this. Yes, we said, let's look here if we can unlock some of these. And it is gonna cost us a lot of money, but at least it's gonna start our passive gold production, right? And we have now the opportunity to potentially sell quite a few things. Like, let's sell some gold. I am super full on this. And buy, actually, we want to buy some steel, right? Yes. Done. And then maybe we start also converting in. I don't know if we should convert into trade post. I mean, it will double. Oh, no, it is not even going to double. It's the same income. And I don't really want those things. So no, we're not gonna do it. What we're gonna do is more sell things when we're full. Right? Right now, for example, I could sell some of these 3,000, 3,000, and instead buy some of this heavy stuff. 300. Yeah. 500. These ones take a long time to make, right? So this is what we're going to buy. Okay. Let's not go too crazy. I do the next collection points. Now I need some gold leaves. Let's see how much, if anybody's selling that. Yes, over here. 499. Yeah, let's just do this. Anything I should sell in exchange? Not really. So let's just buy it. And we have, we are ready to improve our center, but first, let's focus on these things. Alright. Yeah, up. So this is going to start giving me points, but honestly, that doesn't feel like a lot of points. I don't know if maybe on another side, they give us a lot more points. But on this side, this is not a lot of points. And I cannot create, a new start. I really have to now expand. So I don't know if I made a mistake by starting over here, if these ones were giving a lot more points, potentially. We live and learn. And with this new era, we have the renewal of the civilization. The country leaders is ecstatic. His efforts have finally paid off. At the start of the era, the country major cities gave in to his dream of grandeur. Since then, every one of them has seen his production increase thanks to steam engine, mechanical machinery, and automatic devices. All around you, production output is exploding, and the city no longer knows where to store it all. All the workers are busy running, transporting, listening. Will it be better to redistribute the surplus to citizens, or give it to various allies, or sell it? So you sell it, you lose gold. You give it to ally, you lose some resources. You redistribute, you lose basic resources. Let's give it to my people. They've supported me for so long. They should get something out of it. Here it is. We can see the expedition here started, right? Or collection, I meant. I don't know if we can start expanding, but first let's build this engineering office somewhere on this side. Right, that is going to give me access to a new know-how in industrial revolution. We need to build it first, though. It's gonna take a second. Okay, what else? There's a lot of factions that want to expand. Sure thing, both. You can do it. I'm supporting you all. I'm a very nice guy. So we're making tons of gold, which is great. But I am really worried that my collection... Oh, here it is, 21 points. That is a bit higher, at least. That is a bit higher. So we're going to lose dissatisfaction. But at least with this, we're gonna get 21 points. That's a bit better. Super high cost. Wow. Yeah, I think we made a mistake, but that's okay. That's okay. Any other we can get to? I mean, this is 18. So probably makes sense to try to get it too. Let's go. I wonder if maybe we try to expand. but here they probably don't give me that much. And here, I don't know if I can even go from here to there, or if I'll have to do something different. We'll see. But I think we're just gonna go basically for which one are very high, and potentially where there is also, you know, a lot of cultural buildings. So let's try this one. Oh, I can't get there. Yo, these costs are gonna kill me. Now we do have a lot of stone and cut stone, so we may start selling some of these. And then we're gonna need to restart also productions, right, of new things. So let's see. Who wants to, yeah, buy stone here? Let's go 5,000. And instead, give me that. 200, yes. Give me that. Tiles 341. Okay, we need to buy even more. I guess I can buy a charcoal. 200. Yes, now it is enough. Okay, what else? We want to buy steel for sure. 260. Cut stone were very high. Wooden beams were pretty high. So I don't think we want to buy any of these. And do I need to sell? Yeah, we are full of gold. So let's sell 2,000 there. And that means we do need to actually buy a bit more. So let's buy 100 of this, 100 of that. Okay. There it is, ladies and gents. We have done definitely quite a few transformations over here. You can see those strange things across a couple of my buildings. We have built the collection, you know, it's pretty close over here, but it's because this is where I was getting most of the points. You know, the ones that were further were were less points. So I don't know if it's bugged out or whatnot, but I have used, you know, all of my antiquity points, 12 of these and 3 of these. And with this, we got a 323 collection score, which is not enough to get there. We need 344. So I don't know, you know, if we can get these ones a bit early or not. But yeah, I guess that's life. That's life. We will jump there and I'll see you in a minute. We're now on cycle 1327 and good news, we are ready for the next challenge, the next evaluation. This is 704 points needed. We have 718. And even better than this, I still have 2 points. I have one of these and one of that. Now I don't know if I'm gonna lose them, but I'm gonna test that, you know, if we lose them, because I want to try things out and show it to you. But yeah, we're moving forward. By the way, I also in the meantime did the evolution of our manufacturer beard. That's a strange name. But yeah, this is now level 5, right? So working fine. I have not built that many other things, to be honest. Just kind of letting the game run at this point. And it is, we did get that medal there. I don't know if that means I get even one more on top. Yes, we do. Because basically we were supposed to get 12, we had one left, so that's 13, and I got a 14th one. Okay, so that makes sense. This is why, you know, it makes sense to try to get them. And yeah, now we need to get to 1064. So we're gonna continue, you know, to expand. And let me give you a couple of tips. I mean, one tip is that you get more out of these, you know, cultural buildings if you have also taken some of the neighborhoods next to them. So that's something to keep in mind. But at the same time, regardless of the age, you know, this is like a super advanced one, right? 4,600 satisfaction. It's also giving me 22, and this one is just 100. It's also giving me 21. So it doesn't really matter which one, you know, this is. Now I'm thinking we're gonna try to get, which one is a good question. I mean, we have 19 points over here. 15, this could get to help a bit on this one. If I knew, obviously I would have done it a bit differently into the beginning. But yeah, we need to try to get some of these heavy neighborhoods, while at the same time pushing up those cultural buildings as high as possible, right? Like if I push this one, for example, okay, this is only 11, but that's gonna boost both of these. So it's actually a pretty good investment probably. Okay, let's move forward. It is, ladies and gents, next check-in. There's a lot of Montgolfier hot air balloons in the sky, and we are on cycle 1807 to be very precise, and we are actually just reached, enough. We have 1105 collection points or score, right? We need 1068 for this check-in over here. So we are ready for the second check-in. Given that we know that we are going to keep our points, I'm going to keep those 2 points over here, both 2 bronze and 2 silver, right? So that we can keep them for the future. I've started basically, how did I get there? Sorry, maybe is we got this piece here at the bottom, and then we got this piece here at the top. Now I just also did this corner there because I'm hoping to go for this 30 there. I don't know why I can't get that one. Maybe I do need something a bit closer, but they're not that high. Here there's a 17 that is super small. So that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I'm going for that one next. And then I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe it will be over here. I mean, I guess if we take all of these, this is gonna be a pretty high point one. But yeah, we'll see that in a couple of cycles. Here it is, ladies and gents. I only have 1 of these copper coins and 5 of these silver ones. So I think the one we're gonna use, I've tried to basically cover all of these neighborhoods over here so that these guys here have really good bonuses, right? 45, 38, 37. I do have a 20 on this side. I think we're gonna go for that one. I'm just wondering if instead I go over here, but 20 is definitely a lot. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I still have 1 more. I think we go for the 20. Okay, and now we can unlock all of these. It costs a lot of resource, by the way, so yeah, we don't have enough now. Just need to buy some of these. Okay, so actually we don't need that much of these, but we will need more of these guys here. So let's go tiles. Yes, 619. I mean, I have 132,000 of money right now, so shouldn't be a problem to buy everything. Buy it all. Buy it all. 926. Okay, that's good. What else we needed? I forgot. We're gonna need some lime. Okay, can buy that, I'm sure, somewhere. Oh no, we can't buy lime. So we'll wait for a bit, but we still have 400 cycles, so it shouldn't be a problem. But this is why you do want to have as big productions as possible to survive this. And it is, ladies and gents, this is gonna be my final one. If you look over here, I don't have any medals yet, and this is, as I said, the final one. Oh, you don't let me see it. Okay, so here it is. We have, as I said, a lot of hot air balloons in the sky, a lot of flags for each of these buildings, right? Let's take a quick look. We have 1717 as a score. If we look at the Esplanade, they're saying we should get 1424, so we are way above this. We do have 200 cycles to go, and of course I could have been expanding our city, putting more cultural buildings, all those type of things, but honestly at this point I was more trying to get this collection as big as possible and just focusing on this, and we're gonna jump into the future and see what happens at the end of the game. Here it is, only 10 cycles to go. Let's see what happens. Is our city surviving all of the ages? 1, 0, end of the game. The last stone has been laid. The last citizen has been born. The last cycle has passed, and here ends the Industrial Revolution. Have you lived up to your citizens' expectation of you? The entire team thanks you warmly for your investment in this great adventure. We look forward to seeing your cities and hearing your feedback. Please take the time you need to observe your building and take some nice shots. And most importantly, and for me, you know me, is I'm very happy that we have a score that is higher than what they expect us to get to over here, and in particular also to have had this perfect score here. And I'm pretty sure that if I knew actually how to get collection points, if there had been maybe a mini tutorial for collection points, I would have also not missed the first one here. But we're all good, So let's continue, see the capital of capital, right? The Industrial Revolution ends here. Tomorrow, every citizen will be able to stand up and admire the resplendent collection you've bequeathed them. No one will ever question the reign of your family. I hope so. Closed district, we had 0. Closed district, 0. Closed district, 0. So some of them can be closed because of revolt, some of them because of your faction, some of them because of the Esplanade. We had none of them, right? So that was a perfect score there. We built obviously many cultural buildings. We had a maximum number of factions, tons of citizens, more than 60,000. We had a lot of coins generated through trade or faction. My satisfaction, I know it's not 100%. At the end, I let it drop, okay? And then, yeah, know-how obtained 25, cycle in power 8,668, okay? And progression completely finished. So it is, ladies and gents, this is victory, Memoriapolis. You go through the 5 ages, and we had a great time. Big thanks to the dev for this great one. I can't wait to see where they go next. And I hope you're also going to go next. Check another video on my channel that's appearing now on the screen. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.